look, I'm not a pop culture. I never know what's happening. And I was reading my script last night and I was like, what? I had no idea y'all were dating. And I don't know why I'm excited about this. It's kind of weird that I would be excited about this because I don't know y'all that well, but I just love it. Two comedians like dating. Who's the funniest at home? Come on.
This one.
Okay.
Well, no, we're both, I mean, I'm bitchy funny, you know what I mean?
Which is
He's funny. He's like sweet funny, good-natured funny, and then I come in and I'm like, you know.
Yeah, she just knocks down all the
Go for
pins.
the jugular.
Yeah. It's like, here comes bowling ball, and it's Chelsea.
Yeah.
I just think this would be the greatest show ever to watch. So do you remember the first time y'all met, Joe?
Yeah, it was a long, long time ago. Here's the thing, I remember, she doesn't remember.
Well, first of all, shut up. Okay. Second, I remember, what I do remember, Kelly, is that this very studio was where we filmed Chelsea Lately for like 4 or 5 years. Yes. And Joe, what I do remember is Joe was a regular on that show. He was on my round table all the time because we had comedians on and he was one of the best.
There was no chemistry then?
Well, he says I had a crush on him during that time. I also don't recall that. You know?
She doesn't recall anything.
Yeah, unless it's selective memory.
We met through a mutual friend, John Lovitz.
Okay,
and
yes.
John Lovitz was doing a show at the Laugh Factory. He's like, you have to meet Chelsea. She's hysterical. She's my only friend on MySpace.
On MySpace?
MySpace. And then I went to MySpace and it was really Chelsea. And then she started coming on the shows and she told me about the show that she was about to develop. And long story short, she came up with an idea that I was supposed to be on the show, and then I turned it down, and then she just hated me forever.
He says I asked him to be my sidekick. Remember Chewy?
Yeah.
He was my little nugget sidekick?
Yes.
Well, apparently, I went to him first, and Joe turned me down, and then I hired Chewy.
Oh, well.
So, yeah.
But she doesn't remember
missed out.
any of that.
No,
Y'all
I
could have had
don't.
all this love for that long. Shame on you, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to sit there. The panel used to be right here. She used to be right here, and I used to look at her like this.
Oh, I loved your show. Oh my gosh.
He did. He had a crush on me. I knew that. And, but I was never going to get involved with somebody on my round table. You know what I mean? Like, to me, they were just like comic boys. And I was like, it was almost like I was a parent in like that dynamic, you know? I mean, I'm sure nobody thought of me as their mother.
Do you play mommy now? Or just kidding. I'm just kidding. We're going to take that. We're going to take that out. Sorry.
Actually, I think we should leave that
Keeping
in,
it
Kelly.
daytime. No, so wait, have y'all met each other's families yet?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've met his family from years ago, but yeah, we've met He was with us for Christmas in Whistler. My whole family came to Whistler.
Oh my gosh, I love Whistler.
Oh, yeah, I love it too.
That's where your family lives?
Yeah, well, no, that's where we go for holidays because I love
went there
to
one
ski.
year with my family.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I used to snowboard. Now I'm not doing that.
Anything.
No, not athletic.
Now she's like, no.
I thought I knew how to ski because I was from Vegas and I used to ski at Mount Charleston.
Why did you think you could ski from Vegas? Wait, have you taught him how to ski?
Well, he came up to, skiing is very important to me. I'm very passionate about it.
Really?
So when he came up to Whistler, I said, listen, I know you.
Oh my God, you're a snow bunny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said to him when he came up to Whistler, I go,
I would ski if I look like that.
That's my bikini.
Maybe if I ski, I will look like that. That's gonna be. Did you dress like this as well?
Yeah. We have matching outfits.
Always.
How did he do skiing?
Well, we threw him into I said, listen, I know you think you've skied, but Vegas is not skiing, so stop talking about Vegas and
First of all,
skiing.
she acts like there's no mountains with snows in Nevada. She goes, where'd you learn? Circus? It's like, no, I didn't learn how to ski at Circus.
In all honesty, no one says Vegas when you say, man, I had this great snow trip.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's true.
You're alone on an island. Happy Valentine's Day once again, everybody. But was Valentine's Day a big deal for y'all growing up? And is it a big deal for y'all like now?
I mean, no. First of all, it was, and when I was growing up, I liked the action of, you know, when you were a little girl in elementary school and you had to hand out all those cards to different boys. And then I was the fun. That was like when I got the party started, you know?
I never got that card. Never.
When I was a girl, like 3rd or 4th grade, I loved that. You get all the Valentines and you give all the Valentines, you know? And then as I grew up, I was like, this is such a stupid holiday. You know, like forcing people to be romantic on days, you know? It's just too manufactured.
Yeah.
So
it's pressure.
I appreciate people who are single on this holiday. Like, please have as much fun as possible because it's just such a silly, I mean, obviously I'm in love with you and I'm happy to, but don't.
Hey man, it shows. You're really selling it, honey.
But don't go overboard.
Y'all need a show.
We're gonna get rid of these. don't know what I was
We
thinking.
hate flowers
I
and
don't know what I was
cards.
thinking. I bought her flowers.
I don't like any organized thing where people say, on this day, you must do this.
It's pressure. I don't like it. I love giving gifts. It stresses me out so much to have to have a planned thing. Like, I don't know why. But do you get each other gifts, or y'all not doing that? Because here's my thing. At some point, you can buy your own. Like, it's like, I'm always like, I can buy my own stuff. I don't need you to buy me stuff. I'd rather have something like, I don't know, I like something made, or like a card, or like something like that.
Yeah,
meaningful.
I always appreciate a card with
Like
writing. Yeah, much more than any gift. I mean, yeah.
Because you can buy your own stuff.
Exactly, and I do. And so I don't.
It's me too.
Yeah, and we do, and we should. Yeah, and also like, I think another point about singledom and the people, the woman who was talking earlier in your audience about being single. Like, please, I can't tell single women enough to enjoy your singledom. You are not going to be single for long. Nobody is ever single forever. You know.
Yeah.
So enjoy and embrace it, and use it as that time to prepare for the guy or the girl that's coming.
Okay, so I love though, like I've seen your eyes when I said gifts, and like, are you gonna like just trash the gift you got her? Because I feel like you were like backing up. You're like, yeah, gifts are dumb. Nobody gets gifts.
She loves it. She, it's when you surprise her the right way, she enjoys it. There's a lot of thought behind it, and then But if you're just getting her a bunch of stuff, she doesn't like that.
There is no quicker way to make me angry
than
like a last minute. And I'm like, did you literally swing by a store? I really would have rather had nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, when they get you something and you're like, there was no thought into this at all.
But even like writing her a card is hard because she's so like, her vocabulary is so extensive.
Who cares?
And it's like,
Love
she's getting great. It's like you're getting graded. It's like, she pulls out a red pen. It's like, no, this doesn't make sense. You need a punctuation here.
There were too many prepositional phrases.
Yeah.
I am a bit
What's
of a
this word? What?
I am a bit of a
love.
I'm a bit of a buzzkill with that kind of stuff. You know, he'll be like, "Come over here and lay down." I'm like, "It's lie down." I'll come over there when you say it right.
I don't know why he's laughing. I know you say lay down too.
I love it. I really want to see a show with y'all in it. So wait, let's talk about your comedy tours because I'm very excited. Yours is called Vaccinated and Horny, which is
I would expect the name
less.
Vaccinated and Horny before I was with Joe, so now my horniness is only directed at one person.
Now you have a vessel. Yes.
So I'm still vaccinated and still horny. Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
For you. So wait, yours is called Funny is Funny, right?
Yes.
Okay, why did you name yours that?
That's how I think you should look at life. Funny is funny. It doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, what religion, what color. Funny is funny.
Agreed,
It's the best language.
Yeah,
I enjoy the laugh.
No, laughter is medicine.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we get to go on tour separately, and then sometimes we pop up at each other's shows.
I was going to ask y'all, do y'all do that?
So it's really fun when we do a show. Like we just did a show in Seattle, and it was a surprise, like for me to come up,
Yeah.
And he had 14,000 people in the audience, so it was an incredible night, and that's his hometown. So yeah, people get really excited when we're able to pop up on each other's shows too. But yeah, we're both on tour at the same time, so our schedules it's just like the perfect thing. I never ever thought I would be able to date a male comedian.
That's what I was going to say. Did you ever think y'all would date a comedian? She said no. Did you ever think you'd date a comedian?
No, I never. No, I never thought I would date her. That's.
Yeah.
Who cares about comedian? I'm like, am I gonna be able to date her?
Though. That's like, I love when musicians, we do that. Like we'll pop up on stage and surprise the audience, and it's like the audience gets like a 2-for-1. That's awesome. They probably freak out.
Seattle was incredible. It was a lot of people, and just to see her because I always tell the DJ that's gonna announce her to downplay it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, you're gonna love her. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea Handler, and they go crazy. And it's fun to watch that reaction.
Yeah.
That element of surprise of just like, it's another slap in the face. They can't believe that's happening.
And not to be too cheesy, but it's gotta be cool to like feel that energy together, like on stage.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Together too, and it's also cool to go to all these cities that we get to go to that you would never normally go to. Like I'm performing in Louisville, Kentucky, and Birmingham, Alabama. Like, those aren't places that are on my list to travel to. So it's great.
Start with that.
It's great.
Lead with that.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Hey guys, I'm only here for this one night, so
I'm only here for
Wow.
your money.
That was
I would
so
never
funny.
come here.
I would never go to Alabama.
I'll be here unless it was for a paycheck.
Oh my God. I swear to God, you'll kill it if you start with that. Oh my God, I love you guys. You can catch Chelsea Handler and Joe Coy out on their nationwide tours right now. Hers is Vaccinated and Horny. His is, I just love saying it. His is called Funny is Funny. Go online for dates and cities for each. Looking at you, Kentucky, Louisville.